Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everybody. It is December the 24th. I am on home time. I finally got my truck. I got it Tuesday. I got my truck on Tuesday. I upgraded Tuesday. When I say it was less than probably 30 minutes, only thing I had to do to upgrade was literally he sent me out to the truck that I was on drive. I did the pre-trip myself. He came out. I let him know that I already did the pre-trip. He was like, yeah, I saw it. I was like, okay. So he got in the truck with me. He was like, go out the gate. So we did the ride first. So I did some driving. He was cool. When I say cool as a breeze, I laughed the whole time. This guy was outstanding. If you ever come to USA Truck, man, try to upgrade in West Memphis, Arkansas. He is outstanding. This guy make you feel so comfortable. After that, I came back and set myself up to back between the two trailers. I set myself up and I back. I had to pull up one time, but I was kind of scared I was going to hit the barrels. And he was like, come on. I was like, I don't want to hit the barrels. He was like, you good. So I pulled up a little bit more, got myself straight, got myself to set up real good, like for the backing. And went on straight back and got it in. And then he got in, he was like, okay, you passed. And I pulled the trailer, the truck and the trailer back up where it was, parked it. And that was it. Oh, the first thing was the 60 questions. I passed that as well. Now that wasn't real quick, because I was like, what is this? It just hit me. He just hit me with the questions. But he left me alone and I went on. He came back out and checked on me. He said, well, what are you doing? I was like, I don't know. Like, I was like, it was early in the morning. I was trying to drink my coffee and everything. I had not got myself together. I'm a person in the morning. I get up, get my coffee, sit for a little bit, just let my body relax and get myself ready for the day. So at that time, I already had got my clothes on. I had to come from the motel with all my stuff, drag it in, put it somewhere. Then he just hit me with the paperwork, and I just had fixed some coffee there. But after he came out and said that, I think I had like 3 more pages left, and I went right on through it. Like, whatever he said to me, it was in a joking matter. We had like I say, this man is wonderful. I went right through it. Ever since then, it was time for my home time anyway. So I waited that whole day because I had to wait for the load to get there. Once the load got there to the terminal, the next afternoon, I hooked the load. And I had did my pre-planning. Of course, I pre-tripped the trailer or whatever, but did my pre-planning, and I knew that I could make it to the fuel stop. So I went all the way to the fuel stop. When I tell you I got there was no more parks. We always parked any way we could, but it was decent enough where somebody can always get through. It was enough room, way enough room for them to get through. That morning I got up, got my coffee, because I still didn't have anything of my personal items in the truck yet. So I got my coffee, went in there, got my coffee, used the restroom, and I said, okay, well, it's early, let me go ahead and get on the road. I went on, pre-tripped everything, and just got on the road. And I had to drop that load off in Charlotte, to our Charlotte yard. I made it to our Charlotte yard. It wasn't It definitely wasn't a bad trip at all. The rest of the trip, I had to go down the gorge, and it still wasn't bad at all. When they say 35, go 35, it means every bit of go 35. And there's DOT somewhere in that curve, somewhere in them curves. It's very dangerous. I went 35. All the trucks literally was going 35. I'm not even going front. It is dangerous. I almost lost it one time because I was too busy looking at one of those signs on the side of the road. I was like, what did that say? But luckily, the truck lets you know when you bear off just a little bit, and I pulled it back, and I was good. I kept on going down the gorge and everything. We did have backup traffic at the end of the gorge. I don't know what happened. I think it was people coming off, and then starting construction or whatever. Oh no, it turned into it was 3 lanes. It turned into 2 lanes, and then people coming onto at the same time. So it really was backed up, and the signs were up that it was gonna be backed up. I feel I came through there. North Carolina was damn near right there, and there you go. There was Charlotte. The yard is like in the beginning of Charlotte. Got to the yard. Evidently it rained all day in Charlotte. When I tell you that yard was muddy, but I dropped the trailer, put it in, I think it was the last hole. Put it in the last hole, dropped it. I had to get it empty. I got it empty. There was like 3 trailers away. Ordered me something to eat. Delivery. I told her don't pull all the way in because of the fact that it was just so muddy out there, and I didn't want her car to get stuck out there. After that, I went on to sleep, and I woke up to double stacking of trailers where the truck was running, so they knew that I was there, and they blocked me in. And it kind of pissed me off because I was like, now I got to move these trailers just to get out. But then I thought about it. I was like, hell, I just need an empty. So what I did was drop the empty that I was in and went to the other side around them and got another empty and got on up out of there the best way I could, because the way they were blocking it was hard for everybody. Like trailers, there was 3 different empty spaces, and me and another guy was coming in to park his trailer, trying to figure out why would they park right there, and there are 3 other empty spots, because in the middle of the night, drivers was coming in, but I guess those were the drivers that just dropped their trailer, went and picked up other trailers, and pulled them on out, and then left their old trailer there, which was messed up, instead of putting that trailer in the hole. Like, that yard is small. But other than that, it's been fine. I got up the next morning, made it on to home time. If you don't know, I am staying in my truck right now because of the fact I want to save money, and I am not the only one that is doing it. I felt like it was a good thing. Everything where I'm at now is in storage, and I went to the storage yesterday and got my microwave, my TV, and found out that my TV can't go on the TV stand because that's old little bitty mount, and my TV mount is wider. It's like about that wide, but that mount is like about that wide. I don't know if they make extenders or whatever they do, but right now my TV is at the end of the bed. At night, I just put it on the floor if I'm not looking at it. I went and I can't afford a fridge right now because, of course, I still had other bills doing training. So I was paying those bills, and plus I got a car payment, car insurance. So I'm gonna definitely pay that. it's once a month, but I still have other bills. You know, I was going to school. I had to pay them back, and I'm paying them on my own, because I always remember this: if you go into a school and you know, that loan has to be paid out. Okay, this is the first company I went to. I didn't want to give them paperwork yet, because I don't know if I'm going to be here long. I want to be here long because I got the region that I want, Southeast region. So I'm not looking for another company or anything like that. And my loan is $50 a month unless I change it. And right now I have it at $50 a month until I start seeing consistency of my pay and what my pay looked like. But right now what I did is got the spotlight about like this and about this long. The wine cooler, if you see in Walmart, the wine cooler, you can set what you want it to be. It's fine. I went to I'm balling on budget. I'm gonna keep it real. I ain't like everybody else. You don't see a whole lot of makeup and stuff on me. I'm keeping it 100. I went to Dollar Tree, got some of them dollar meals put in there. I got water from Dollar Tree, because you know they get the big jugs for $1.25 now. I got 2 of those, you know, for bath if I have to. Brush my teeth, warm up water in the microwave. I got my microwave, and I got juice and stuff, because I'm staying on juice and water. Stuff in my storage, my dry goods and stuff, I still had. So I went on and bought what I was going to use. My spices is still up here in the bag, because there's no bed on the top bunk. And my clothes is on the top bunk, and my suitcase, of course, on the top bunk. But I have my perishable food up here. I have wipes, my toiletry stuff. Yes, I do have a collapsible toilet. All my female products is in the overhead on this side. On this side is my towels, washcloths, and night clothes. So right now I bought some old carpet I had at the house, throw rugs. So I got the black one. So when I get some scissors, because I really didn't want to really go deep into my storage yet, but the next time I come home, I literally have to for a certain reason. So I'm gonna get some scissors somewhere, and I'm gonna cut it up for the back. And I got my throw rugs for the front. I got my throw rugs for the front down already, because the truck floors is cold and I ain't doing it. I had a little fan for my office that plugs up to the USB. So right now I have the heat running in here. The truck is idling, the heat running, and I got that fan plugged into the UPS USB port for the heat to push back here, because the sleeper heat does not work. So I have to get them on that. So nobody won't be back in until Monday. And the closest place for me is Atlanta, Terminal. So the sleeper bunk does no heat works, only the air. The music works back here. And I know they'll fix it. It'll probably take a day or whatever they gotta do with it. Other than that, I'm actually happy to be on my own, in my own space, and not on the top bunk climbing up and down, because I am a female, and by me being on blood pressure medicine, I'm constantly getting up, going to the bathroom at night. And that was a thing with me, because climbing down and then climbing out the truck, then walking all the way to the truck stop store. And most of the time, some of my trains were parked in the back, and they knew I was on blood pressure medicine. So I got my own Plus, it's cold, ladies. Even the gentlemen, from what I see on TikTok, is buying the collapsible toilets because it's cold. It is cold. This is the weekend. If y'all ever see this somewhere down the line, this is that weekend when there was a temp drop in every state, even Florida. The temp drop. This is when snow was in places that it would not snow. This is when ice was in places it would not be. When I left West Memphis, the next day, Memphis had nothing but ice. I looked at it on the news, and I was like, oh my God, it wasn't nothing but God that got me up out of there. Because I was like really upset because I saw the temp was dropping, and all on the news is all you see was the temp drop. Like when I got here yesterday, it was the first time I drove where it wasn't nothing but the wind blowing, and I'm in an empty. So you know the empty was everywhere. I had to pay attention to the trailer and pay attention in front of me the whole time going down I-85. Okay? That was crazy. It was just blowing me. And that morning, I literally got up because I already was pissed. I didn't have no coffee or nothing because there's nothing on that yard. So I got on the road and did what I had to do. And the first truck stop I came through, guess what? They had no lights at all. So there's no coffee, no nothing. Got back in the truck. I'm talking about wind blowing, everything, ice wind. It was cold. Got back in the truck. I was like, man, I ain't got nothing but less than 30-something miles to go. I might well take it on in, and that's what I did. I got here. First I parked over there, and then I was like, you know what? Because I'm going to get my car, and car parking is behind me on the other side, so it's not that far. And so I said, well, they was like six spots here, and I was like, well, let me catch one of those spots where, because it's cold, where I'll be able to just go to the back of the trailer. My car is on the other side of the whatever border that got up, and I could go. So I've been running around, went to stores, got my stuff. Yesterday I went to Walmart as well, try to get a navigation system. Well, I did get one, got it back here, and found out it was just for a car. So I ended up having to take that Garmin bag. I really didn't want a Garmin. I wanted a Red Manelli, but they didn't have any. So far so good. I don't have anything to complain about. I just got to get them to fix the heat back here, but it's not cold. Because like I said, I got a little fan up there to rotate the air, the heat in here, and I don't even have it turned all the way, you know, the fan on the truck turned all the way up. As long as it's at one of them and blowing it, it's fine. Other than that, always remember, crawl before you ball. A lot of people have people to help them to start. Unfortunately right now I don't. I'm literally doing it on my own. Yes, I'm married. My husband is doing time, and he has 3 years left. And I'm trying to make a better way for us to live when he get out. I've already moved from the state and the city that we was from, that got, you know, where he got charged at. So we're not going back. Just plan on doing the right thing. Buying a home. Fixing credit, buying a home. That is my year goal. That's why I said I'm staying in my truck for a year. And after a year, I weigh my options to see if I want to get a house. But within a year, you can save a lot of money, especially getting paid every week. I'm not going to say what the pay is. I'm just going to say getting paid every week, you can pay a lot of things. And get a lot of things done, and save and get savings accounts and stuff like that. If you have any questions, please drop them in the comments. Please like this video. No one really ever likes my video. Please get my algorithm popping. I'm really new to this and I'm trying. If you have any questions, just like I said again, drop them in the comments. If you want to know anything about the company, I'm on the Southeast Regional. Just drop it in the comments. I answer them. Please hit like and follow, please. And I'm going to keep up with the videos because now it's just me. Y'all have a wonderful day. And thank you for watching.